Hey everyone, it's Juno with Detour Shirts. In this video, I wanted to talk about a question that a lot of people have asked me in the past, and that is, how many designs do I need to upload to print on demand to get some sales? Now, I like to talk about the 100 design rule. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what the 100 design rule is. I made it up, but I think it's really helpful. And it's not as simple as just uploading 100 designs to print on demand. So I'm going to explain to you in this video 5 different points for this 100 design rule. And I think it can really help with print on demand, especially those that are starting print on demand and want to see some results, or want to do this for a business like I'm doing, where I'm making thousands of dollars a month. So let's get into these 5 points right now, and I think this will explain further what I mean by the 100 design rule. So the first point is that these 100 designs need to be well-researched designs. Now, you can't just upload 100 designs, like I said, and they can't just be any designs. They need to be designs that people actually want to buy, right? So you need to research on your print-on-demand site, whether it be Redbubble or TeePublic or Amazon, wherever you're selling, Etsy. You need to do the research up front and find out if these are designs, the ones that you're making, are these designs that people actually want to buy? Is there an audience for it? Are people buying designs like these right now? Now, not only do you have to make designs that people want, but you can't just copycat designs. That's not what I'm saying here. You can't just go on there and say, this design is selling, so I'm going to make the same design. It has to be actually a design that's better than the competition, not the same as the competition. So when you're doing your 100 designs, make sure that you think about that, because when people are looking around and looking at the competition, your design is probably not going to show up by itself. It's going to show up with a lot of other designs around it. Yours needs to stand out. Yours needs to be a better choice. Give people, the audience, a reason to pick yours, and that is because you researched and found out what's better and what people want. Now, when you're researching, you're also going to need to research on the right keywords to use for your title, the right keywords to put in your description, keywords as far as tags as well. Just make sure you use great SEO. You may have to niche down. So just because people are buying St. Patrick's Day shirt, your design doesn't necessarily have to say St. Patrick's Day, right? It has to be something that people want to buy, maybe something funny, maybe something intriguing, something unique that relates to St. Patrick, but kind of niche down. So all of this research needs to happen up front before you create the design. So just to recap, those 100 designs that you're making need to be well-researched designs. So the second point for these 100 designs is it needs to actually look like a t-shirt. Now, the biggest mistake that a lot of people do that are new, that have never designed t-shirts before, is they just get some text and some graphics and they put it together and they think that looks like a t-shirt, or just put it on a t-shirt and think that that's going to sell. No, there's rules and layouts to good design. Now, it doesn't have to be a masterpiece on a t-shirt, but if you go and look at t-shirt designs, they usually follow a tall rectangle. Not always, but a lot of times they fit in the tall rectangle. So I would recommend, if you're new to design, make sure that it fits in that tall rectangle. Now, there's other cases that it doesn't have to be in there, but for new beginners, again, I think it's easiest to keep in there. So just learn what a t-shirt design looks like. Go to Target, go to the mall, go to other places online, go and study what t-shirt designs look like, and don't just haphazardly throw in a font in there that's hard to read, or a graphic in there that nobody wants to see. Now, not only does it have to look nice, but it has to be something that people actually want to wear. So even if you designed it, the layout and everything, if the words and the graphic don't make sense together, or if it's not something that people actually want, then you're going to have a problem too. So give yourself the best chance and design something, a t-shirt design, that not only looks good enough, but actually something that someone wants to buy and wear. And design is very important, again, so that people are going to see that the first thing they see. And these 100 designs that we're doing, they're all individual designs. These are not scaled designs. So a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to do 100 designs. I'm going to do, 10 of the same thing and just change out the word. That's not what I'm talking about when you do the 100 designs. These are individual designs. These are not scaled designs. You want to give each of these a chance to sell on their own. So each one, and of course, if you didn't know this, Redbubble and TeePublic and a lot of other pod places don't want those scaled designs because it looks cheap. It looks like, you know, you're reusing. So what they really want and what they're pushing now for these higher tiers are individual designs, designs that look like an artist designed it. So take your time. You don't have to rush these 100 designs. Make sure that they look well on a t-shirt. They look like something that someone would buy and wear. And of course, it needs to look like a t-shirt design. So the third point for the 100 designs rule is don't do it all at once. So I know a lot of people want to rush this, and many people think that, oh, I'm just going to do my 100 designs really quickly, put it up there, push it up there, and sit back and wait and see what happens. No, that's not what this 100 design rule is for. It's actually for you to do the reps to get better. You don't go to the gym and lift 1,000 pounds and do 100 sets, or, you know, do 10,000 push-ups in one day and then expect in 2 months that something's going to happen. No, you have to actually put in the reps every day consistently and get stronger and better and better and better. Now you may be asking, well, if I can't put 100 designs in all at once, what's the ideal rate? The ideal rate is probably 1 to 5 a day. Now, if you can't do one every single day, that's great too. But at the most, I would do 5 a day. I wouldn't do any more than that. In fact, 5 is a lot. So most people have a hard time just doing 1 a day. And you may be thinking now, what am I going to do every day? I don't know. I don't have a plan. Now, that's where the prompts come in. So my Design with Detour prompts, if you haven't seen that, I'll put a link here. Now that is to help you think of something that you can do every day. Now, of course, you should do the research still. These are just niches, and you need to niche down and figure out, are people buying this and what type of designs are doing well in this niche. But these are here to help you do your design a day. Now, you don't have to do it every day, like I said, but try and be consistent. Try and get better and better. Put in some new techniques as you go, as you learn what different designs are, and get better over those 100 designs. Now, 1 a day is going to take about 3 months, right? 5 a day may take a little less. So this is going to take some time, but as you put in the reps, I hope and I think you'll get better and create designs that people actually want to buy. So point 4, and I kind of alluded to this, and that is to learn as you go. As you do these 100 designs, you're learning as you're doing. So as you're doing the research, maybe you're learning different techniques on how to place your words. Maybe you're finding fonts along the way. Maybe you're finding color combinations, font combinations as you go. You're learning as you're doing. You also may want to try different styles, and this may be a good way for you to find your own style. So you could try a style that you see, and then try another style, and try another style, and then find one that actually works with you, one that makes you feel good about it, one that incorporates what you can do best, one that incorporates, you know, how you feel about something. All those things, I think, through the 100 design rule, you get better and better and kind of work it out and figure out, like, I like this, I don't like this, and so on. Now, you also, through this 100 design rule, you can pivot when you need to. So you can find out, like, oh, this isn't working, I don't like this, so pivot and do something else. Or this does work, and pivot and do more of those things. You also might want to keep an eye out for trends or comments. Share your work and get some good feedback and learn from that. And again, pivot and do things differently and learn as you go. You can also get some very helpful tips if you share these things with your friends, maybe on a Facebook group or things like that. This is a really big part of the 100 designs, is to learn as you go. So the last point for the 100 design rule is that the 100 designs is actually just the beginning. So if you want to take this serious, if you want to take print on demand very seriously, 100 designs is just the beginning part of it. Most people who do really well on print on demand actually have thousands of designs. I myself have over 12,000 designs on Amazon, and I have thousands of designs on other print on demand sites. This 100 designs is actually to help you see if this is actually what you want to do, and you're gonna, if you don't like it, then with the 100 designs it took you too long, or you just don't like making that many designs, then you're probably not cut out to do print on demand as a business. It may be just a hobby and maybe something you want to do on the side. But if you want to take it seriously, this 100 designs is just the beginning. And the 100 designs, like I said, is a test. So as you do it and you learn more, you want to do more of what's working and less of what's not working, so the 100 designs can help you with that. And it can kind of give you a good size of a percentage, so you can see like with 100 designs, what percent of that is actually selling. And so you can kind of gauge what it would take to see how much you would make per month. Now everybody's going to be different. Maybe some people can sell 30 designs with their 100 designs, or some people only sell one of their designs for 100 designs. And so that kind of gives you a gauge for yourself on how much work it will take you to make the money that you need. Now, a lot of people have asked me when they put up their designs, like, nothing's selling. And I usually ask, how long has it been on there? And they said a week or 2 weeks. It takes a lot longer than that. Give your designs 3 months to 6 months to sell. So again, it may take 3 months for you to put 100 designs up there, and may take another 3 months to 6 months for it to work. So you're gonna give yourself a good, almost a full year to gather this knowledge, to keep uploading and stuff. So it's a very long road. The first year is the hardest, and it's gonna just climb really slowly, but this is where you're gathering all the information. This is where you're giving yourself the best chance to do it. And I know it may be frustrating for you to put that much work in it and not get it back, but this is a test. This is how the algorithm works, because it works for everything, for content creation. Just like YouTube, it's a slow start, but you have to. This is why you want to follow the 100 design rule in the beginning. The points is you want to do something well researched. You want to do something that people actually want to buy, instead of just putting nothing out there. Because if you put designs that people don't want to buy, 100 of those designs, you will get no results. So this is why you want to give yourself a best chance. And of course, you want to pin these things, share these things, post these things that you have made, to give yourself the best chance of people to see it as well. So this is a journey. It takes a long time. And the 100 design rule, the last point of the 100 design rule, is that the 100 designs is just the beginning. So there you go. That's my 100 design rule. I'll go over the 5 points one last time. First, make sure they're well-researched designs that you're putting up. Second, make sure your designs look like a t-shirt. Make sure they're designed well and they look like something someone wants to wear. Number 3, don't put all your 100 designs all at once. You want to give it some time, between 1 to 5 a day. Number 4, make sure to learn as you grow. That's why the 100 designs are spread out, and so that you can get better as you do it. And number 5, the 100 designs is just the beginning. This is a test to see if you actually like doing these things. And actually, those that do this really well have thousands of designs. So the 100 designs is just a beginning part of it. So hopefully this 100 design rule really helps you in the print-on-demand business, especially if you're starting out. Make sure to follow all of these steps, and I think it can really change the way you're looking at print-on-demand. It's not just a quick cash grab. It's a long business, and it can take some time to get some results, but with following these steps can get you better results than if you don't follow it. So if you want to see how to design, I have this video right here. I'm going to put it on how to design. Thanks again for watching, and as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.